Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I will talk about how fraudulent Natsu Dragneel is. Let's just get right into this shit, because this shit is just ridiculous. So here's the context, right? I have read all up to the point of this of where it is now when they defeated the gold dragon, the god or whatever, right? So this is all gonna be spoilers. If you have not read 100-Year Quest, this is all gonna be spoilers. I should have said that at first, but sorry, not sorry, because this is throughout this series, right? This is a sequel. This is considered a sequel to Fairy Tail, all right? So everything up to this point is canon or directly to the original series, right? Tell me why the fuck Natsu's flames normally isn't that hot. Not only that, but can't even melt fucking gold. Right? You can see for yourself. I'm not making this shit up, because this is one of the recent chapters. Oh, here's the glow of my flames. Yada yada. Look at this. He can't even break gold. He can't break gold, but he can break so many shit. Oh my god, the destructive capacity of Natsu is fucking insane, and he can't break this physically. And not only that, but Lucy even said Natsu's magic should be well suited for this. Happy said, why? Because gold conducts heat and electricity very well. Which is scientifically right. It is right. So anybody say, oh, it's stronger gold. No. The laws of physics still apply to every form of element in Fairy Tail. Efficiency, or whatever it's fucking called. Efficiency counts. Fire and heat itself should be well suited for gold. Natsu don't even know what the fuck she's talking about, right? Because he's a dumbass. And it says basically, even if it looks like Natsu's attacks aren't working, they are. In case we should get a match to him, meaning his flames are not hot enough to affect this kind of gold. Or gold in general. It's not hot enough. And guess what? Natsu need help beating him. He even said yo, I don't need it. I don't need your help. Look at Natsu. I don't need your help. I don't need it. I don't need your help. Yes, you do, because you're getting your ass smacked around. Look at that shit. I don't need your help. And he's like, okay, well, since you give it to me, I'll just use it. And this power up, he said he's turning everybody's magic into fire, burn hotter and hotter. So he needs the power of friendship. Wow, he needs the power of friendship to do something. So his flames are not that hot. So if people say oh, Natsu can burn time, we'll get to that in a minute, because I love y'all Natsu wankers. Just love to bring up that shit. Oh, he burned time like it's oppressive. Moving on. Right. Natsu was called out that he needed a bunch of help of Dragon Slayers to beat Agnologia. Natsu is weaker than I possibly imagined, and he is correct. Natsu is weaker than you thought. He is far weaker than you thought. He's a fraud. He's not that fucking strong. And moving on from this, right? As soon as they beat him, it says he was really made of gold, meaning the whole thing was made of gold. The dragon, the gold dragon, made of gold. And so people love to just say, oh, now it's stronger gold. That doesn't make any sense. It never even stated that it was stronger gold, so you can shut the fuck up on that one. And I will get to it in a minute, but we have the dragon gods literally said that they can have counters to their abilities, to their element. So no, it's not stronger gold. It's not stronger gold than anything. Right? And some people's like, oh, his flames can't melt time, but not gold, bro. Like, yes, it's fucking sad, pathetic. Like, what the fuck? It's like, bro, it's magical gold. That is, like, Mr. Crafty would love to just defend this shit, but has no proof of this. A lot of people like to defend this shit, but have no proof. I have read through the whole shit, through context and stuff like that. Y'all fucking headcanon shit does not get past me. It don't. Saying it's magical gold, it doesn't explain shit. It doesn't. Literally can't melt fucking gold because literally it's scientifically stated that it can affect it, but it's not hot enough. It's not. It's not hot enough. The heat isn't hot enough. Natsu's heat of the temperature of his flames are not hot enough. So meaning it just debunk oh shit. Saying he burned time and shit like that. Yeah, he needs the power friendship. Oh, hold on. We're getting to that. Now look right here. Fire, it's not even hot. His fire's not even hot enough to burn underwater. Fire magic, you can't use fire magic underwater. Because why? Water is a counter to fire. Duh. It makes sense. How can he raise his temperature underwater if he gets snuffed out? Huh? Right. Look at this. He uses his fire dragon roar. He gets overpowered with his water dragon god. His fire was extinguished because, yes, he can't burn it. But guess what? Guess what? The fire dragon god, he says, however, even my efficiency is bad against his, there's also fire that can burn water like mine. His fire can burn water because his fire is greater than Ignil's and is greater than fucking Natsu's. In base. And like here, here's Fire Dragon War. My magic can turn fire into ash. Well, normally ash remains after it is burned. Ash remains after it's burned. So meaning Natsu can't burn ash. That's a part of the laws of physics. Wendy has just fucking proved that. And she even said, my magic will be a better efficiency because hers is wind and she could blow away ash. It's fucking common sense, guys. It's just fucking common sense. How fucking dumbfounded this shit is. Oh my god, like, bro, like, Natsu fans are just fucking wanking the shit out of him. And they don't know the fucking counters and weaknesses he has. And look, it's efficiency always brought up. Says right here, it's true that fire magic is weak against water magic. I can't do anything about that. Duh. Fucking hell. Right here. With my magic, I could blow away all the ash magic. Because she's wind. Because ash is weak against wind. And guess what Natsu did? He fought this dragon slayer that has armor. Like the armored dragon slayer. And he says, like, no matter how good the armor is, it cannot take the heat. And it says the Iron Dragon has heat resistance, and he says my heat can overwhelm that. And he's just saying in one word, look, Natsu is trying to burn hotter. He needs to generate the heat temperature hotter. It says right here too. What is that heat? That's Natsu's fire. The sheet in my clothes are melting. Why aren't yours? Because the Fire Emperor's armor has great resistance to fire. Duh. Like, come on now. Natsu may be able to melt away stone, but he can't melt away people. Get the fuck out. What the fuck? Okay. So There, it's been stated many times that that the dragon gods are as strong as Agnologia, or it says arguably. But if it even here, Igna literally says that their powers grew past of the dragon that they once feared so much, meaning that they're stronger than Agnologia. They're stronger, not as strong, but stronger. It's literally stated here. They're stronger than him. And it says right here, Natsu confirms that he can't beat them on his own, even with the power of fucking Igneous flames. He can't beat him on his own. We was able to beat Agnologia because we fought together. That's it. He didn't beat him on his own. And some people like to say, oh, Natsu beat Agnologia. So, he needed help. He's even admitted here, he need help. Did he need help against Zeref? Yes, he did. He kind of needed help because he was dead. He got one shot. But he turned the power of the guild. We'll get to that, okay? I keep saying but we'll get to that. So right here, Ignia points out that before that the scan, how stupid it is for using it. See, Natsu says right here, because people like to say this. He said, but Agnologia bit the dust by the hand of a human, and I heard that it did it by Ignia's son, and I'd come to see it myself. What do I find? That he's weaker than I possibly could imagine. He probably beat Agnologia with the help of a bunch of other Dragon Slayers. Natsu confirms our friends is our true strength. Oh, how stupid. Meaning, Natsu can't beat anybody on his own. Like, can't really beat the high tiers on his own. And look, Igneous flames was so hot that it burned Natsu. It burned him. Even though he's immune to flames. Yeah, this flame, he cannot handle. So there are flames out there that can burn him. So, I'm just saying, guys. Now the dragon, now people say, "Look, well, they're dragon gods, so of course they're stronger." No, the dragon gods is just a name. The name God is just a name because how overwhelming their power is. That's why they are praised as gods. It's just a name. They're not really actual gods, you know. They just have the power of a god because they're too much for the humans to handle. So yeah. So when people say, "Whoa, of course their powers are greater because they're gods," shut the fuck up. Okay, it's just no. They just have powers that is like of a god. That's it. So moving on, and this is kind of funny too, because like, even though Natsu's fire isn't hot to burn water, we have like Sanji able to burn underwater because, well, he defies the laws of physics anyway. And then Luffy over here in base form, you could say base form. He was able to use the flame or the heat from his shit and to burn underwater, which is impossible, but he's able to do it. Moving on. He could not beat Alderaan. He gonna beat him. Now, like, this was a big thing because I did say in my video, oh, he beat him, so he's out of Versal and stuff like that. Now, I'm taking it back, okay? Because, like, no, Natsu is not out of Versal. He's not. He's not. Like, you could say, like, complex multiversal because he could beat Zeref with his flames, but he needed help from that. But base form Natsu, no. Base form Natsu is not even that fucking strong, okay? Like, he was able to fight against Ultron, which was like the wood dragon god. I said Ultron, but like Alderaan or whatever his name is. He couldn't fucking see his attacks, but he got weaker. And you can see right here, obviously, the dragon god's destruction may somewhat weaken my magic, but still power enough to kill you. Meaning that since his magic got weaker because he's getting weaker, Natsu can react to his attacks. So, yeah. Even right here, it says most of my power was lost while Alderaan did not awaken completely and wasn't at his original power. Oh boy, it's not looking good for Natsu here. Like, it really isn't. And for more people that want to know, it says right here that this the magic, it must be magic, a low power deficiency. Losing a huge amount of magical power at once causes the entire body's physical strength to suffer. So yes, it means magical power is equal to their physical strength. So look, Natsu got overwhelmed like fuck. Like he was on the brink of death because he couldn't handle him. But when Natsu used the power of Dragon Force, because you can see the scales underneath his eyes, he was able to use the Purgatory Dragon Fire that able to one-shot this weakened Wood Dragon God. And yeah, he was able to defeat him. Like, he was able to defeat him on his own. That's the only one he was able to beat on his own. Alright? And he was weakened as fuck. He was weak, bro. Like, this dude was weakened. He was weakened because Natsu could not beat him at full power. He cannot beat him at full power, so they have to depower him so he has a chance. And you're going to see this going to come on. And look, even Zeruf could fucking one-shot this Wood Dragon God. How fucking, like, come on now. And this is base form. Base form, fucking Zeruf could one-shot this guy. He could have. Because if it's black magic, and of course the black magic is like that of the god of like darkness or something like that. But yeah, you could just one-shot him. Now, nobody in Fairy Tail can use magic outside of the realm. Okay, they can't. So he said magic power doesn't exist here, so magic cannot be used. So just imagine, right? Like if Natsu's universe got erased from magic completely, the whole universe got erased from magic. Natsu could not use magic. Good. So what makes you think in another verse, if you went to another verse and you say, oh, he one shots the verse, he can't use magic there. So what the fuck you talking about? Who we mean he one shots the verse? He one shots like, oh yeah, he one shots this verse. Oh, he one shots all in One Piece. How? He can't use magic there. So how he's one shot the verse? They can't go into his verse. So what you talk about? He's showing shots the verse. You want the whole One Piece verse to just overwhelm this entire continent of Fairy Tail? I'm just telling you guys. Shit's fucking ridiculous. Now, they got like shit like this, like Lucy can't even use her essential magic because she need her keys to do it. And if we just, this is funny too because like we have fucking Law could just actually one shot her because like he could just take her keys by using his scan. I'm just saying, you know, it's just something funny. All right, it's just something funny. So we have Urza. There we go. Urza cannot cut metal. Even with Dragon Slayer enchantment, she can't cut it. Like, it's gold. It's like, come on now. It's gold. You can't hurt it. Yeah, it's gold. You can't cut it if you're not strong enough. I mean, I don't know why she's not strong enough to cut it, but yeah. So Natsu needs to heat you up to a certain temperature to burn things. He even says it here. I get it now. If I heat up this much, then I can burn it. But there are some things you can't burn. You can't burn with high temperature. So he even admits that there's some things you can't burn with high temperature. Okay. So yeah. What makes you think Natsu will get up to a certain temperature nowhere to be? I'm just saying, guys. All right. So Juvia being made of water. Like her being made of water is gonna be like here. Look. She's made of water. They use that against her because water. You think water would work against wood? Wood absorbs water, which is true. How many times I need to tell you guys this? A lot of scientific things in the series adds up. Hiro Mashima knows how physics work. So what makes you think him Natsu burning time is that impressive? Right? What do you think? Why do you think it's that impressive? Here it is, right here. He can't. Right here, look. I don't really get it, but your magic got a little weaker. He knows that because before he can't see his attacks. So you can see right here. Can't see it because he's too fucking strong. Proof that all dragon gods are basically as strong as each other. Our power rivals each other right here. So they get right here. It says right here, our powers rival each other. So meaning they are as strong as each other. Every dragon is as strong as each other, except for like one god. But we ain't gonna talk about that one. So water can be frozen. All right, look. Water can be absorbed by wood. Water can be frozen. Fire is weaker than water. Fire cannot affect ash. And fire and electricity is a good conductor to gold. What does that mean? Wood can burn. That means wood can burn. Look at this. Like, wood can fucking burn. Like, you can see all this shit. Wood can burn. And it, like, wires a great efficiency to fucking wood. No wonder Natsu defeated the wood dragon god. Of course, because he's fire. He's fire. Fire affects wood. Fire can burn wood. So, this whole thing, oh, he's able to beat one dragon god. Of course, because his affinity is a great counter to wood. Makes sense. Duh. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's not that impressive. It really ain't. Wood dragon god is not out of verse at all. It is not. Now, look. He said, I can use my flames here because he was underwater, but since they got like into an air bubble, he can use his flames. It says right here, cannot use his water right here. And fire cannot burn, or there's some fires that can burn water, but Natsu's is not. It's not that level. So, in conclusion, Natsu cannot easily beat something that's made of gold because his flames are not naturally that hot. And it's not on this level as Enigia's flames. His flames are not it's just not that hot enough. And even Natsu has many times stated that he needs to reach this level of temperature anyways, meaning it takes time. It takes time. So let's move to the Natsu burn time argument. Now it's pretty. This feat is impressive, but hold on. Now from here, as you can see. It says right here that he turned all the power of the guild and released it as flames, right? So he just used the power of friendship literally. He said, take everything I have, take the power of our guild and release it as flames. Meaning he turned the power of the guild itself into flames. Like, come on guys, he turned the power of the guild. Come on now.